For those of you who have bought the steering booties that I, Alex, Joyce, and my friend Sam are manufacturing, this is going to be a tutorial on how to mount them and what you have to consider as you fit them. This is the style bootie, which will be used on the drag link, which connects the steering gear to the front axle. This is the steering bootie for the drag link to the steering arm. And if you see when you flip it over, there is a pocket. You are going to fill that pocket with about a large hen's egg amount of semi-fluid grease after you have fully lubricated the points here. It's going to be messy. We're doing a dry mount here. So you're going to squeeze all that grease in, and it is going to come out. And you can see that the straps you're going to have to play with. And you've got this tag, and that tag needs to be worked around, tucked in and under, and then the bootie straightened, and this strap goes around once to what I call the inside, towards the center line, and then once around the outside. And then you're going to come under and around here, and then pass under and around once more, and then up through your buckle. And you yourself will cut a hole, pinch it in, trim off the excess length if you want, and cut it through. Now, I want you to notice that I did not stretch things hard tight, firmly tight. So when that section is done, then you go to the section that has the two buckles, and you simply wrap that around to encapsulate, and you take the strap once here, once there, once back here, and then you will find the buckle again up through, cut your hole, trim as needed, and then you will go to the outer one, making sure to tuck in, up and around, buckle to the inside, strap to the inside, strap to the outside of the buckle, strap back to the inside, and then again up through, cut your hole, trim, and tuck. And there is your bootie, and your hands will be absolutely filthy at the end of this, so it's a good idea to have a can of solvent and a bowl and several paper towels already taken off, because as you do this and the lubricant comes out, you're going to want to let go, clean your hands, and go back to working again. You have a pair of these 5-panel for 10 and 20 horsepower cars and 6-panel for 30 horsepower cars and condensing cars. Here's your tie bar. Here's coming off the steering knuckle. And this is what you're protecting with the bootie. You see I've put a mark here with a Sharpie and a mark here with a Sharpie. That would be the mark if you stretched the steering bootie absolutely tight. But if you stretch the bootie tight, the steering component's not going to be able to work as well. So you're going to want to come in about 3/8 of an inch, and you're going to want to do the ends first. So you want to position the bootie not where it's like this, because that will let water fall into it. You want to position the bootie where the overlap is at the bottom. So for this one, we're going to flip it, and we're going to do it this way. So there, come in, Got a nice overlap, which you can't see, but I can feel is about 1 inch. Firm, but not stretching everything impossibly tight. Now to the outside, to the inside again. And if your strap is long enough, back to the outside again. Pull through. Get your awl or your punch, make the hole, and hook it in. We're going to leave the middle one undone for right now. We're going to go to the other end, again coming in about 3/8 of an inch, under, and over, and wrap once towards the main part of the booty, once to the outside, once again to the inside. If you have enough on your strap, once more to the outside. With your awl or your punch, make your hole and do it. Now, we have made the other strap quite long because it has the task of holding all this puckered bit together nicely. And this is where you get to be an artist. So you're going to come to one side of the knuckle of the joint, and you're going to come to the other side of the joint, and you're going to come to the other side of the joint. You're just going to go back and forth, and back and forth. And then, as we've done with the previous ones, on your car it may be more comfortable on that side, it may be more comfortable on that side. And again, there we are. Thank you for watching this video. We hope it's helpful. Do bear in mind that this was shown on a left-hand drive car and most Stanleys are right-hand drive cars. So just like this car's fitment may be slightly different than yours because it's left-hand drive, the age of your car may require that you flip the buckles to a different direction or mount the booty slightly differently. Should you have any questions, please email us at steeringbooties@gmail.com.